Hi Leo, welcome back to my channel. It's Krista here to do your November 2019 General Tarot and Oracle forecast. This is for November 2019 for Leo Sun, Leo Moon, and Leo Rising signs. We're going to be doing an action plan spread today. This is to help get you prepared for letting go of anything that doesn't serve you any longer and to help focus on what it is you really want to manifest in the new year, which is, if you can believe it, only 2 months away. So let's start now. We do have the Eight of Pentacles sort of flipping over as I'm shuffling here. Keep working toward the direction that you're already interested in or have already put a lot of time and effort into. This is the Apprentice card. It's a worker card, worker energy. So really solid, stable energy. It looks like things are really beginning to pay dividends in the area that you've already been working on. All right, Leo, so let me just shuffle for a minute here and I will get your 5 cards out for you and we'll take a look at what is ahead for you for your action plan spread for November 2019. What does Leo need to know for November 2019? Messages for Leo. Messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Ooh, starting off pretty cool and intense here with the Hierophant. Another major arcana with the Hanged Man. Wow. Oh my gosh, look at all your major... Okay, so Leo, we're dealing with 4 out of 5 of your cards being major arcana. There is something incredibly intense and very possibly life-altering here for you. Let's look at the bottom of the deck for you. Ace of Wands. Holy smokes. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising signs watching this. If you're cross-watching, do take a look at your other Moon Rising signs, for example, for some additional information, because this has to do with something pretty intense or very, very important to you. So Ace of Wands here underneath. This is will to power. This is action. This is will. Wow, and there's an ace underneath that. I'm going to take them both. So your truth, right? So making a move regarding your truth here. This is extremely important for you, especially in the month of November. Really incredibly potent reading for you already. I will get to each card in its respective position, but I do want to make some statements about what we're looking at here in general with regard to the major arcana energy. So, for example, we're looking at the Hierophant, something having to do here with institutions, grand institutions, long-standing institutions. This can be law, the arts, science, agriculture. This can be the institution of marriage, etc. Some major themes around the Hanged Man are surrender or sacrifice to a higher purpose, right? You have to give up something in order to move ahead. The Two of Pentacles here is interesting. It's the only minor arcana card and it is in the realm of Pentacles. So something having to do with really genuinely balancing 2 areas of money, 2 areas of interest, but doing this really well. You have a great deal of acumen for this. You could indeed be getting money, developing or sort of manifesting resources from at least 2 different areas of your life here as well. Here we do have, in this position, we have the Lovers, and then we have the Patience, which is really Temperance in this deck. So we have, a really, really big decision, something. What does your heart want the most? And then here with Patience, we're looking at being able to bring that to fruition, not being afraid to bring that to fruition, being aware of what it is that you need to do the most here with regard to Temperance. Like I said, having patience with the process. Really very interesting. Let's look at in each position. Like I said, this is your starting point. So this has to do with a big deal. This could be a relationship status for you. In fact, Leo, unless you're actually a professor or a lawyer or a doctor of some sort, and you're sort of developing your work. Remember, we did have the card, the Eight of Pentacles jump out, right? So work hard in the direction of your dreams here, but ultimately something that's already underway, and the sacrifice is what you already have and can use as you move forward. So it looks like you already know a decision that needs to be made. It's so curious here to have this Lover's card underneath this Hanged Man, a surrender, a choice, a decision. You really need to make a move here based on truth. And it looks like this is going to help save the day. Otherwise, you could just stay entwined or enmeshed in something that you could very well need to extract yourself from. Here is the challenge. This is what you will face, and by facing it, create the change you seek. A really nice, healthy balance here. The only caveat here is that I would warn against duplicity or duplicitous relationships type of thing. If you're interested in someone else or leaving a relationship, just make the decision and a clean break. Don't try to carry these out both at once, because it will be found out sooner or later. And with the Lovers here in the where you can find help, being a person, technique, area of study, and action, absolutely, you need to make a decision. It's all up to you. I would stop counting on someone else, for example, or stop looking to someone else to figure this out for you, do this for you, make this move for you, help you out, make it easy for you. Whatever it is, Leo, this is a big deal for you, and it's also extremely serious to you. So I would cease looking outside of yourself at this point. At least by the end of November, don't rely on external information to you. You have to make up your own mind. And it appears to me as well is that you have everything. You don't even need excess information. You don't need more therapy. You don't need more information. You don't need to consult somebody. You really need to make your own decisions here in your own best interests. As a Leo, you need to put your own will to power to action. The goal or the outcome here is patience, right? We are looking at temperance. This could be that making a difficult decision here leads you to something that will take some time, that will, in practice, even if you make a decision, putting it into practice will take some time, perhaps letting go of something or choosing, right? Choosing one person or one job or one area of activity or resources or money making, etc., or even one institution. One form of art, etc. We really need to pay attention to one thing at this time and give it everything that we have in order to really honor that, to honor the time and the energy that you already have put into, as I said, with that Eight of Pentacles that you've already put into it. And it may feel as well that like you have put so much time into that and you have so much to gain from it. That could very well be it. I would stick to something that feels really good to you and you've put a lot of time and effort into, and the other person or entity or institution is working within your best interests. But, if that's a decision and you're putting your best interests first, then the decision is really made for you. It's just like, do you have the will to power to move into the direction of your truth, right? This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. This doesn't necessarily mean you're in the relationship with them, however. Do you know what I mean? You could very well have met this person 5 years ago, or you worked with them once, or you know who it is, and you're not currently with them. However, if this is your romantic partner and you're trying to find things out together, this could be about making something solid, making something official here as well. The decision, this could be a proposal, guys. This could be you proposing to someone else or someone proposing to you. It's your truth. You're a good match. You're going to sacrifice your single life, for example, make a strong decision around, a healthy home, family, person type thing. And then let those plans develop together as you move both in the direction of your dreams. But really a large decision here. You could very well be with the partner of your dreams. However, if you know for certain that's not true for you and the person you have on your mind while you're listening to this, for example, that could be the one. Even if it's not the person you wind up with, that could be the personality type or attitude or type of person that you belong with, or that you would enjoy to be with the most or feel the most safe with, etc. If this has nothing to do with romance for you, Leo, this could be the one will really be speaking to your artistic or creative expression. So continue going in that direction at this time. Let's get some more messages from our oracle decks for you. Really nothing odd, peculiar, out of the ordinary, difficult, anything like that here for you in the month of November. Just a really big decision that you need to make for yourself. Here we have abundance. This is absolutely glorious. As you can see here, nothing difficult. You're definitely not going without. In fact, you might even be trying to fight off suitors, fight off extra attention. Whoa. Let's try that again. You could be feeling as though you have excess information, excess, like I said, excess energy. Maybe there's no 7 of Cups here. I'm going to suggest this doesn't necessarily have to do with a lot of suitors, but I feel like you have at least 2 choices in which direction you're going to move here. And it could be the decision also, Leo, for you for this month. You know, do you love yourself or do you love the relationship? It's one or the other, right? Do you love this person or do you love yourself? Like, and yes, you do have to make a choice, right? And you always have to put yourself first, because that other person's job is to put themselves first. And you're supposed to work together by giving 100% each. Do you know what I mean? So you really have to take yourself to task right now. I would spend less time thinking and worrying about what someone else is doing and thinking. Frankly, you need to figure this out for yourself and let the chips fall where they may, because at the end of the day, you've told your truth and you've taken a step in the direction of your truth, and there's really nothing more powerful than that. And that's their job as well. They need to do the same thing. So here we have the Fates and Observer. Yeah, this is your call. This is your purpose. And then Observer, really looking around, looking at what is working for you, looking at who or what is holding you back. Again, there's no swords except for the sword of truth here. So I'm going to suggest this doesn't have to do with you really being upset within your own mind or, you know, contemplative at this time. This is about taking action. But observing your purpose could be a call to action here as well. And then Skunk, yeah, so reputation precedes you at this time. Just make sure that you are in charge of the message that your reputation brings, right? It's either good or bad. The Skunk just tells the story of, you know, people will get a whiff of you. People know who you are before you even arrive type things. So there's no concealing, again, with the truth and a will to action, a step in the direction of your own truth here. I would just do yourself a favor and get out of your own way and don't let anyone else hold you up, and stop making excuses for what you need to do next because other people will, won't, do not, etc. This has nothing to do with anyone else. This is all about you, and you have to take charge, and November is the time to do it. You're going to see significant changes by the end of the month, and then December is going to be wide open for you to put these changes into practice and enter the new year with all your ducks in a row for the next stage of life. So Leo, I really hope you enjoyed that reading. Check out my socials. More information in the description box below. See you in the next video. Bye for now.